So back at it again here. So now I'm actually got my John Deere 350 dozer here, and I'm doing some work to it during some downtime I got between jobs. So I'm doing the steering clutch. The steering clutch is on the right side. If you're sitting in the machine, it's the right side. And in this particular model machine, the 350, you have to take the final drive out to change the clutch, the discs, the fibers, pressure plate, and then the throwout bearing in there, and then in here, you can see it's a little dark, but there's a brake band in here. It's heavy. It's like a little over 300 pounds, they said, from what I read in the forums. But it's heavy. You gotta have a crane, or like a mini excavator. Here, I got my mini over here, the PC-28. I use that with a chain, and somebody helped me, and as we, I got it out and loose, and then just before it was ready to come out, I had somebody, we teetered it, and then I had it hooked up with rigged it up with a chain onto the back of the bucket, and we got it to come out. Yeah, crazy heavy, but I've been meaning to do this for a while, because number one, the brake band is totally down to like nothing left at all, and you could see there was down in here, it's hard to see, but there was old pieces of brake band and stuff like that. So yeah, I got the kit a while back. The whole kit, it comes with the pressure plate, the discs, the tool, the alignment tool, the brake band, throwout bearing, all that. So yeah, this was the hardest part, getting it out. So now I'll make another video after I get this going in, but basically at this point I gotta take these bolts out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that takes the pressure plate off, and then I should be able to this comes apart, and then the discs come out, and then at that point, I believe from the manual, there's another gear, this gear in here. There's a big clip you got to take off of that, and then that comes off, and then there's one disc behind that, from what it looks like, but I'll know when I take it apart. I'll make a video showing exactly what I put in and the order I put it in. But yeah, it was pretty, it wasn't wet, no oil or nothing, but a lot of moisture gets held up in these things, I noticed. But one thing I did notice is up in here, so there's a plug on the bottom of the case on each side, for in case, I guess every now and then you're supposed to take the plug out in case there's water or mud in there, but some guys tell you to just take the plugs out. When I first got the machine, I took the plugs out. I got the, 2 little screw-in plugs. I got them. I never had them in there, but here's where you adjust it, under the seat. And hold on. So yeah, down here, that's for the right, that side. This is this side we're working on. down in there, there's like 3 adjustments. You know, the brake band, the foot pedal brake, and then for the steering clutch itself and all that. But there's some pretty good diagrams, and I got the manual on how to adjust that. I'll show you how it, when it comes to that time, I'll do a quick video on that. But yeah, how I knew is the band was adjusted all the way tight as it could, and I knew once that wore out, which it ended up doing it, and after a while it wouldn't steer to that side no more. There was no more brake left on it. But I'm gonna change the discs and the pressure plate and everything in there while I'm at it, because it's too big of a job to not change everything while you're in there. I mean, they want like I don't know, about $2,000 just to change one of these at one of the heavy equipment shops. A guy was telling me they and then the whole kit is like $500 and change, $550. So you're looking at, you know, $2,500 when you're done. But yeah, they want like almost a couple grand just for labor. You know, breaking the track down and taking that out and all this, and but that's why I do it myself. I do what I could do myself. You know. But anyways, yeah. So I gotta finish cleaning that. Put the new brake band in there, and then I gotta take this apart. Like I said, I'll make another video, but it's pretty. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, when I first got this, when I took this apart, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It was so caked. It was crazy. There was like, you couldn't even see the bottom of the brake band. It was that much caked up mud and brake band material. It's amazing. It was all caked up in here behind the band there. I cleaned a lot of it out, but I got to do a little bit better once I get this old one out. Yeah, it was pretty tough. The shaft here that goes between them all, usually what's supposed to happen is when you take these out, when you slide the final drive out, you're hoping this stays in, because you got the rail here, it comes to here. Now it's more, it basically from here to the end, like another foot. It doesn't really do that much at this point. Actually, what that does is there's a threaded hole here, and there was another threaded hole about this distance, and that holds actually the cover for the sprocket. That's all that does. But what I had to do, what happened was, sometimes it happened, sometimes it don't. This time it happened. When I pulled it out, the shaft was coming with it, and I spent an hour, like, you know, big pliers or vice grips, both trying to like hold it, you know. And you got a picture that was on here, so I'm over here on the side. It was crazy, you know. I'm working, I had like this much distance, so what I was trying to do was pinch this, and then taking like a small bar screwdriver, and I was trying to hold this in place and let the final drive come out, you know, so this would stay, because that's the only way that the final drive will come out with the rest of that piece of frame in here, is if this stays in. If this comes out with it, there's no way you're getting it out, because you need those extra, it's about an extra, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches. So I seen another guy that made YouTube videos that rebuilt his steering clutches. He did this. This is where I got the idea, because I was stumped for like an hour. I was like, what the hell am I going to do? Yeah, he cut his off too. soon as I cut it off, I slid the thing right out. Boom, done deal. And you know, I this is just my grading machine, and you know, it's an older John Deere dozer. I use it for light grading and pushing dump truck loads, backfilling foundations, things like that. It's not like it's, you know, running every day, but all I'll do, so there it is. You can see I cut it like that. So what I'll do is, once everything's done, I'll just put this back up. I'll bolt the cover. It's actually that cover right there on the ground. It's got the bolts in it. That's upside down. I'll bolt this back up. This will hold this in place, and then I'll just weld a bead back around it, and it'll be fine. You know, and yeah, I seen another guy do that, and he had no problem at all after that. Just weld it back up. It's just the last foot of this frame, because basically this is for the hold the sprocket cover on, and then underneath, if you got rock guards, these holes here, that hole and that hole, those are holes also where part of the rock guards go on. I don't even have the rock guards. It never came on this machine. But yeah, unfortunately, the shaft came out with it, and boy, it gave me so much trouble. It just wouldn't stay in there. But that's all right. I got her. I'll just weld that back up. I can't wait. I got some work for this, so can't wait to get her going good again, because it was never had a problem with it. Then all of a sudden it stopped steering to the, you know, that side stopped doing its job, and adjusted it. There was only a little adjustment left, and then I knew once that went. So yeah, alright, so there's a quick video on what's going on with the John Deere 350. I'll make another one. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and we'll see you on another video.